Hi, Ken Kraetzer with CamVets Media.
How you
You're
doing,
make,
sir?
Good to see you. You were making a lot of plays out there. You had that one fumble you ran all the way around the field on. Just tell us about some of the highlights for you today.
Yes, sir. It was a good day out there. I love to compete, love to line up against my brothers. I had a few plays come my way, and I was able to execute my assignment, my fundamentals, and make plays on the ball, sir.
And tell us about your role on defense, your position, and some of the things you're focusing on in that position.
Yes, sir. I'm a defensive back here in this defense. We have a really stout defense, a very loaded defense. I'm an older guy now, going into my junior year, and so I try to kind of serve as more of a mentor to the younger guys on my team. But first and foremost is just being a great person, and everything else always falls into place.
How's it working with Markel Broad? When I was at practice the other day, he's really calling out all the signals. What is it like working with Markel?
Quell's a great football player. He's a great guy as well. You know what you're going to get when you're on the field with Markel. He's very vocal, he's very passionate, he's very physical, and he's very enthusiastic. So he's always uplifting the defense, and he always keeps us on one page.
As a junior, it's a big day on Monday when you go to class affirmation of your career with the Army. How did you approach that? How do you your decision about an Army career?
I just look at it as a blessing. I turn 21 tomorrow, so it's a nice way to enter this next chapter of my life, knowing that my future is kind of aligned and it's set up for me to succeed, especially coming from where I come from. It's just a blessing, and I'm grateful. I thank God that I'm even able to be in this position right now, sir.
Yeah. What part of the country are you from?
I'm from Irvington, New Jersey, sir.
From New Jersey? Okay,
Yes,
great.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Bo. How's it going?
How you doing?
Talk about the vibe out there today. It seemed like it was pretty spirited. It's going to be your first preseason, first time you guys go live against each other in the fall. What was the vibe like out there?
It was great vibes. It's always great vibes with the Black Knights. We just flying around, we making plays, we cheering each other on and trying to take each other's heads off. You know, we love each other and we take care of each other, but when it's time to go, it's time to go. So I had a blast out there today. I always do every time we step on the field.
When you scoop up that fumble and start going, and then you see a couple stiff arms in there and stuff, is that just Bo being Bo to a point? What's that like? What's in your head when you scoop up that ball?
Yes, sir. Whenever I get the ball in my hands, I'm thinking just make a play, don't lose any yards. And as a defensive back, like as long as you're not losing yards, you can't really do too wrong. There's certain situations where you should dive on the ball rather than scooping it, but once the ball's in my hands, I'm gonna make a play and I'm gonna get us some yards.
Kind of backed up a little bit, but then you got yourself some running room, right?
Yes, sir. That's when the sense of urgency kind of hit in.
Gotcha. You talked about where you come from in New Jersey and growing up. Very proud to be here right now. Like you
Absolutely.
said, very proud to get to Monday in your junior year. Can you go into a little bit more about that and just how you say how blessed you are?
Yes, sir. I give all praise to God and my mother. That's my backbone. She's my number one fan, and just she was a single mom, 3 kids, and she had to do a lot. And her she lives for us. She everything she does is with us at the forefront. So I know that me being here, I'm making her proud day to day, and I'm doing the right thing. And I'm not really sure. There's a few West Point graduates from my high school, Hillside High School, but I know I'm one of the latest, so I just know I'm making her proud, and she brags about me every day. So being able to keep doing what I'm doing and taking steps forward, I know it's making her happy, so that's the blessing right there.
Go to Ken on Zoom.
Bo, to follow on Sal's question, how did you take this path to West Point then? When did this kind of come into your mind, and just tell us about the opportunity?
Yes, sir. So Coach Chad Wilt, this is 2018, the spring of my junior year. Coach Chad Wilt, great guy. He's no longer with this program. He came by my high school. He came to visit. He came to talk, and that's when I first ever heard of Army football. And then fast forward to June 1st, 2018, Rutgers University had a huge camp, and a lot of schools came to visit. And it's funny, I actually wasn't supposed to attend that camp, but my high school head coach, Bears Grant, he just said, let's rock. The day of, he said he had a good feeling about it. And I grabbed my cleats, and asked my mom for a little bit of money, paid for the camp, and we went. And Coach Bateman, he was the defensive coordinator of Army football at the time, along with Chad Wilt, was at the camp. And then I was just competing, and in the midst of one-on-ones, I was doing real good. And after like my third rep, they just pulled me to the side and they gave me the offer. And I don't know, I just felt it in my heart that it felt right. I gave the coaches a hug, and I took an unofficial visit shortly after, maybe 3 weeks after the offer, and I committed real soon after the visit and everything
So
else.
at this stage of your career, glad you made this choice, everything you wanted?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm where my feet are comfortably, and it's only up from here. You know, it's a blessing. Like this place is truly special. Like it's nowhere else in the country that's like it, and I'm grateful.
Mm-hmm. To follow on a question I had earlier for one of your teammates, you know, you say that you go out hard today. All you guys go out hard today. But what's it like to blow up someone on your own team?
We're on different sides of the balls, and it's a live period. You got to go. I know if it was vice versa, I wouldn't expect him to hold back from me if he had the opportunity to quote unquote blow me up. But we just got to go. That's the expectation. Expectation of Army football is to play fast, play hard, play physical.
I mean, you see football players get upset at each other in like pro camps too, but you're all teammates. Do you kind of make up with them later on, or say, "Hey, sorry, dude"?
Definitely not apologizing. Definitely not apologizing. But it's all love. There's no bad intentions there, and it's an iron sharpening iron. I know by that play, I'm making him better, and there's gonna be times where the table's turning. He's gonna make me better, and that's every rep is just about making each other better. So we going to week one full speed, best that we can be.
As much fun as you've had over the first week and a half, it's still better to play almost like a live game, right?
I don't know. I really love football. Even if it's just a practice, I'm having a blast. I'm having a ball. This is a blessing. Like I don't have to do this. Like I get to do this. So I take every day individually because tomorrow's not promised.
Mm-hmm. Were you satisfied with your sophomore season?
My sophomore season?
Yeah.
I was asked this question in the spring, and my answer hasn't changed. The answer is no. We took a loss to Navy, so the answer is no.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is more personal to you. Were you satisfied with your season, your development?
Yes, sir. I mean, there's no I in team, so my answer's not going to change. I mean, obviously, I made some strides from freshman year, and I was able to contribute a little bit more. And just being with my guys, like, it was great vibes. I obviously could tell, like, I showed a lot of growth from freshman to sophomore season, but my answer is no, sir.
What do you think your strengths are, and what did you work on since spring?
Yes, sir. Just the fundamentals, just sharpening those fundamentals, keying in on footwork, my eye placement, hands, pad level, getting faster, getting bigger, getting stronger, and getting my mental even more sharper, sir.
Are you eager to make more contributions this year?
I'm eager to do whatever coach needs me to do, sir. I'm ready. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to get things rolling, sir. And however the coaches see me best fit on the field or off the field, then that's what I'm going to be more than willing to do.
The last thing, what's the major, and what is it that you would like to accomplish? What branch would you like to go?
Yes, sir. I'm a GIS major, Geospatial Information Systems major. And as far as branching, I'd like to go either signal, ordnance, or logistics.
Do you kind of do something here in your junior year to make that happen? And do you kind of put a little emphasis on one or the other?
I think a lot of it is just networking. Just being a good person, reaching out to the higher ranking officers that are around campus that are available to us, and just picking their brains and seeing what their experiences were like in these branches that I'm interested in, and seeing if it would be a good fit for me, sir.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you so much.
Well, one thought, just last year there were a couple of games, like the Wake Forest game, the Western Kentucky game, where you were playing some really challenging quarterbacks who throw the ball a lot. And how do you prepare, again, in an Army for quarterbacks who throw the ball a lot?
Yes, sir. We have a very, very good scout team. We're a Division I program, so our freshmen are Division I guys, and we even have some more upperclassmen that are on that scout team, and they just give us their best looks. They give us ultimate effort. Like, our scout team is tremendous. Our scout team can go out on Saturdays and compete with a lot of programs here in the country, and I believe that's the best way we can prepare. We get hard in the playbook. We study film. We put in extra time, extra work, and Coach Woody, he's a mastermind. So all in all, we put our trust in him, and he's gonna put us in the right positions.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thanks, man. Hey,
Good to see you.